Hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing good today. I'm gonna start the reading off with just a kind of little channeled message, I guess. But last night and kind of continuing on to this morning, I've been getting the most awful kind of anxiety and things to do with the divine masculines, and honestly, especially last night, I really feel like a lot of your DMs are crying right now. Like I was just picking up the feeling like, someone's DM is crying like right this second last night. But it's just a general feeling that a lot of your DMs are really going through a lot of turmoil just now and in a very dark place. But I'm just picking up a lot of energy of actual crying. They're like crying over you, crying over the loss of you, crying over just their life right now. And I feel like because they're feeling such a loss of the DF, a lot of them are not in communication with their DFs right now, and just kind of, they feel quite alone, a lot of them, and they're feeling that loss so greatly that they're just feeling very vulnerable and alone. I'm just hearing a lot like alone and just feeling like they've messed everything up, kind of in their life in general, but also between you guys, between these connections. I'm just hearing the words like, I fucked everything up. And that's how a lot of them genuinely feel. And, obviously I know a lot of people are not in communication right now. And a lot of that is to do with the fact that they can't forgive themselves for the way they've treated you. And even if, you're at the point where you genuinely forgive them, it's the blockage is a lot to do with they can't forgive themselves. They just, you mean so much to them. They can't believe how much they've hurt you. So I just wanted to start off saying that because I just felt that so strongly, especially last night. But I'm also kind of feeling as well that the loss of like a lot of their DFs, it's leading them kind of to slip into kind of karmic patterns, karmic situations. And that could be, getting back into karmic relationships, that they've maybe left and gone back to, or just a lot to do with slipping back into like addictions, drugs, alcohol, gambling, porn, whatever it is. Like, a lot of addictions are kind of rife with a lot of DMs. A lot of them have been battling that for a long time, and I just feel like because they're in quite a down and negative headspace, you could find a lot of your DMs are slipping back into those kind of patterns. Not everyone, obviously, but I feel like for a large group, that is kind of the energy of what's going on right now. But anyway, let's get on with the energy check for today. I'm going to get some eternal messages from the DMs to the DFs, and then we're going to get into the reading with the Rider-Waite Tarot. So what do these DMs want to say to their DFs? What are they going through? What do they want to say that's not being said right now? This whole twin flame stuff scares me sometimes. So yeah, obviously, because these connections are so intense and things, and like I've said recently, I feel like a lot of them are finding out what twin flames are, like the actual kind of meaning of it. It does kind of panic them, some of them, because they've just never obviously had a connection like that before. They're used to kind of dealing with karmic partners, a lot of them, and a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of those karmic partners do treat them very badly, but, you know, that is to kind of, it's for them to learn lessons that they need to learn and kind of make them ready for the DFs, but also it makes them realize the DF's worth more, because you know, they've been treated so badly, and then they meet their DFs and it's a whole different like ball game. So I miss being intimate with you, and that could be physically intimate, but also emotionally intimate. You know, they're missing the communication just as much as you are, and they're missing just deep conversations and things, and the kind of warmth of the DFs, and, you know, just missing that kind of tenderness I'm picking up. So I think this is, I'm just guided to take this one last card for the eternal messages. Yeah, exactly. It feels like something missing without you around. This is what I'm saying. Like, they genuinely feel such a huge void right now from you guys not seeing each other, or maybe not speaking to each other, or just whatever it is, you know, this kind of hermit mode they're sort of in just now. They really are, they are missing you, and it just feels like there's a hole in their life right now. So, you know, quite a, I don't know, I just feel like quite a sad energy. So we'll see what we get for the Rider-Waite, but I don't know. It actually, I can't remember if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but it really made me almost cry. You know, there's been a couple of times last night and this morning where I just almost cried myself. It's like a really just tragic kind of energy, you know. It's just Queen of Wands, yeah. I mean, this is how they're seeing you. Very, you know, you've got it together. A strong woman, well, female energy, you know what I mean, for the DFs. Sexy. You could be a fire sign, they could be a fire sign. But they're seeing you as very independent. I'm just picking up with the yellow and the sunflowers and things. They actually see you as a very positive person, like a very positive aspect in their life right now. And you could literally be the only kind of positive thing they've got going right now. Also, I don't know why, I've just been drawn to the cat today. Some of you could have a cat, like myself. Or, you know, or the DM as a cat, or they just like cats or something. Not sure why I'm being drawn to that, but yeah, they're seeing you as, like, they have you up on this pedestal right now, I'm hearing. The Hierophant, yeah, so definitely could be wanting a higher form of commitment between you guys. This could be marriage, this could be like they've thought of living together. It's just spending maybe more quality time together. Something of that nature. But I'm just feeling that for some reason, I'm just feeling that they're learning to listen to their intuition a bit more with situations. I feel like they're kind of listening to their guides more or something. I'm just picking up. It's kind of strange. A lot of them have been becoming more spiritual lately. We've been getting that message out before. So yeah, I feel like they're kind of, you know, looking into the twin flame thing more and actually becoming more spiritual because of that. Ooh, it's the strength. There's two peeking out here. Yeah, I'm going to take these ones too. So you could be a Leo or dealing with a Leo. You know, they're building up the strength to get themselves out of whatever toxic situations they've maybe fallen back into, and getting the strength to come towards you. Because like the Queen of Wands, I just feel can be a little bit maybe intimidating. Like a lot of the DFs are just so in their power, which is, oh, whoa, strength has fallen. So it was obviously a really good thing, but because a lot of the DMs are dealing with some self-worth issues, it can be a little bit, some of them just feel a bit intimidated. You know, this is also can be quite a lustful card as well. So especially with like the wands here as well. You know, they're feeling very passionate towards you right now. Some of them could kind of still be doing this in and out energy, like kind of sexual, like passionate energy, and then disappearing. And it's just because they can't kind of handle their emotions very well right now. And sometimes as well, that's just what they've been used to with people as well, is this kind of like sexual energy, you know. But we have the King of Cups here, so water energy. King of Cups is all about like love and emotion, and this is what they're feeling, you know, for you. But the King of Cups as well, you know, he's not really got, if you look at the card, like much expression on his face. Yeah, kind of could be keeping their feelings back, a lot of them, you know. It's like they have this huge cup of love for you, but a lot of them obviously are holding back right now. It's like they just find it quite hard, like, you know, they're still trying to find this strength to come forward and say these things to you. Say what is really on their heart and mind, you know. But believe me, the love is there, you know. It's just kind of hard for a lot of them to express it. But we have Judgment here, so a lot of DMs are going to, you know, be getting divine help here, divine intervention. Especially I just feel with the Hierophant as well, like yeah, they're going to be getting divine intervention for like kind of strength in this situation, to give them more strength to come forward and move these connections forward. Yeah, it's kind of, some of them kind of are going through some karmic things right now, for the way they've treated their DFs in the past, I'm getting. Yeah, but there's going to be judgment in the situation, and you know, a kind of a healing of the situation with that. Yeah, I feel like, you know, if they've mistreated you in the past, a lot of these, they're kind of paying the price for it at the moment, is just what I'm hearing. But yeah, it's gonna kind of be cleared in the future. And actually we have a King and Queen here, not of the same suit, but you know, you're kind of matching each other's energies in that way at the moment. Yeah, Temperance, just what I was saying about healing and divine intervention. That's also Sagittarius energy. So yeah, there's, I feel like as well, there's just a lot of I'm picking up healing kind of conversations that need to happen between you guys, and like, and want to happen with all this love that's around. That's what they're wanting. It you know, obviously things are a bit stuck for a lot of people right now, but these conversations need to be had to heal what's happened before between you guys. And I just feel as well, water, for some reason, could be quite important to you guys. Like, I don't know if, you know, either of you live near the sea or some kind of lake, or, you know, some water. You know, water is obviously very healing as well. So I feel like if you guys can spend time near water, that's going to help as well. Yeah, or you could be water signs as well. I'm always kind of drawn to the 2 cups here as well. Like, for me as a reader, I always kind of feel like that links to the 2 of Cups card, and how much love, you know, it's like the love between you, you know, this water, this connection, it's like a cord of water between you guys. The love is very much there, and they know this is like true love and a soul type connection. Yeah, you guys are like still bonded, even though there's a lot of kind of ghosting and things like that going on just now. There's still this like connection there. I just saw the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck there before I started shuffling, but we'll see if it comes out. Yeah. King of Swords. So, wanting to bring truth and clarity to the situation. You know, things that have maybe been hidden between you guys. They really are wanting to speak a lot of truth. There's a lot of things that have been unsaid between a lot of like the DMs and DFs, and they're getting the strength to come forward and do that and have these conversations. Again, air energies, kind of Aquarius, King of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, the King of Swords as well can be very like logical, thinking with their head more than their heart. But then we've got the King of Cups here, which is all about like love and emotion in their heart. So I feel like there's definitely kind of getting more balance in the situation. Some of the DMs may have been thinking more with their heads, you know, than their heart before, but I feel like that's been balanced. Yeah. And as well, I was just looking at the Judgment card there. I feel like that's also, you know, I was saying at the beginning about a lot of them can't or find it hard to forgive themselves. I feel like that's them judging themselves. A lot of the DMs, they're placing so much judgment on themselves, you know. And some of that is justified, but some of it is they are actually being extremely hard on themselves. Page of Swords wanting to pop out there, so yeah. The spying card, basically. So even though they're maybe not in communication with you, or you're not seeing them that much or something, trust me, they're around. They're very much keeping an eye on these connections. Through social media, a lot of that will be asking people about you. Just trying to bump into you in places they know you go to. They're definitely keeping an eye out on what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, we have the Page and the King of Swords here. So there's a lot of air energy, I feel. And a lot of just truth wanting to be spoken. they're going to come forward. There's definitely this like direct kind of feeling of, yeah, very direct, honest conversation wanting to happen. Okay, I think these are the last two cards I'm going to take. These just flipped over. Yeah, okay. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So another page, definitely wanting to come forward with some kind of message. Yeah, we've got two pages actually, so could be a younger energy you're dealing with, but they yeah, they want to offer this message, some sort of, it could be a text message, but I really feel like these are going to be more phone calls. It's more of an intense energy than like a text message. Like, I really feel like you'll be hearing their voices when they do come forward and speak this truth. It's more, yeah, like getting you on the phone and having a real heart-to-heart conversation. Earth energy as well, so you could be an earth sign or dealing with an earth sign. Actually, I think that's the only Pentacles energy we've had. Yeah. Yeah, quite a lot of air energy, and only the one kind of Pentacles card, so they might not be feeling very grounded right now. But yeah, they're really wanting to open up the lines of communication. I'm just hearing Five of Cups as well. Like, they just have so much regret for the things they've done and the way a lot of them have treated you. They're feeling quite ashamed. Like, you know, obviously this person is kind of hiding themselves, looking away. It's like they can't face looking at you almost. So a lot of them have been avoiding these conversations because they know they've hurt you so much that they can hardly face to like look at you. They can't like face up to it, you know? They don't want to see how much hurt they've caused you. Like, I'm sure a lot of them, they know how much hurt they've caused you, but it's like they don't want to see it in your eyes. I'm just picking up. Yeah, that's why a lot of them are in this kind of hermit mode energy of, yeah, just shielding themselves, you know, hiding away and not focusing on these two full cups behind them, which I feel represents like the divine masculine and feminines. It's like, okay, there's been a lot of like shit that's happened in the past and a lot of, you know, a lot of disrespectful things, you know. They've done quite a lot of things wrong, but they need to be focused more on this, on the two cups here that are not overspilt, you know. It's like, okay, just kind of keep that in the past and focus more into the future. So yeah, I feel like I might get a couple more eternal messages of what they want to say, because I just, you know, there's just so, feels like there's so much that wants to be said and a lot of them are not saying anything. And I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know, if we get that they want to like apologize but they just can't face doing it. That kind of card. What's this card? Don't focus on who wants me, I want you. So yeah, I mean, a lot of you might be concerned about what they're off doing when you're not hearing from them, and a lot of them could have a lot of admirers around them, you know, because they're like attractive people and charismatic and things like that, but their focus is on you. And this was what I was kind of saying with the Page of Swords too, like they might be getting a lot of attention and stuff, but you're the one that they're always checking up on and seeing what you're doing. Okay. Oh, I have a gift for you. No one can change my love for you. So that's what I was saying, you know, this kind of bond, this like Two of Cups here is still between you guys. Like they still feel that. You know, and they're always like gonna have love for you. They're just not very good at expressing it, as a lot of you I'm sure know. So yeah, I have a gift for you. So that could be, you know, a physical gift, some sort of little sincere, I feel like this is more of a message, but could be like a little small offering. But I actually feel like in this spread, it's more of I'm just hearing the gift of communication. I feel like I've had that before, but I feel like that's kind of the gift for this situation, is to have some actual proper like communication. And I'm actually going to take some Romance Angel oracle cards as well for the situation. So for the DMs and DFs I'm reading for today, please give us some guidance in the situation. Yeah. I'm actually just going to take this one card. I feel like this one, you know, is the one that I'm to take. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this is what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of unforgiveness in this situation, but it's actually more of the DMs not forgiving themselves. And, you know, like I was saying, constantly focusing on the past, kind of how they've messed up with you and things like that. I really feel like, for this group anyway, a lot of the kind of blockage is with, like, this is someone going within as well. It's like, it's with the DMs, it's with them not being able to kind of get over and forgive themselves of how they've treated you and what things they've done in the past towards you. And, you know, and maybe like, I just feel like not choosing you and going with karmic relationships and things. I feel like these cups represents some karmic partners they've been with. You know, it could actually be like 3 different people. You know, they've just kept going into like karmic relationships, put you in like a third party situation as well. You know, and where did it get them? Like absolutely like empty cups, like almost looks like blood spilt there, you know, just absolutely kind of battled and bruised. It got them nowhere. It got them you know, in some really dark places, some really unhappy situations, you know. So yeah, a lot of the DMs are really needing to try and forgive themselves so that this can kind of move forward, you know. So that there can be, yeah, some new, more positive beginnings, you know. But yeah, with the Temperance here as well, I just feel like this is like the divine coming in to help heal them with that. I'm really feeling that strongly. And help heal them with karmic patterns, you know. Any kind of karmic situations they've fallen back into at the moment. I feel like the divine's really coming in to like help them with that. Yeah. So, guys, I hope that helped you all. I'll leave that there. And gave you a little bit more clarity on what's going on around you. Obviously, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but for those that it did, let me know in the comments. Like up the video, that would be awesome. And yeah, I'll speak to you all soon, but thank you so much for watching.